also with that play, trying to help out with Whippo.
I hope they've got a lot of money stored up on their time credit card, Kobe, because you are not in a spot where this is going to be a game you come back from very swiftly. They will have to really dig in, entrench themselves, and hold out for a while to come back in this one. The Shy continues to just be a massive threat here in the split push situation. The stopwatch has still never been needed by Ning. Pointing that out because I know you mentioned the item earlier. He's never needed the stasis just yet. You can see it also having been purchased for the Shy, so he can dive in with impunity. Over on the side of Fnatic, you've got the Banshee's Veil for caps to prevent some of that kickoff potential from a straight rocket barrel. But this is still a very troubling situation. Silesong lets out the Glacial Fissure.
I always take my toll. Blood or gold.
Here for the Alistar. IG still not afraid, moving into Fnatic territory, clearing out the wards. Rookie throws the orb over the wall, but not to find a whole lot with that one just yet. IG continuing to sweep and remove that vision as they make their way back into the mid lane. Rookie and this team knows how far ahead they go.
And they want to be able to use these long-range pick tools that they have at their disposal. Ning, the 505 August with flash can initiate on any member that steps out of line. The rookie laser-targeted Syndra stuns. There's so many things that make it difficult to navigate through Summoner's Rift for Fnatic, and IG are starting it out.
IG starting up the Baron, but Fnatic have vision of the pit. This is your chance to come back into the game if you're Fnatic, if you can punish this and make some kind of a play, but at the same time, it's the Shy on the flank, and you've got to respect how strong that flank could be. IG will be stopped for now. Fnatic happy to do that, but they still have to find some way back into this game.
Very smart from IG because they were pushing in and understanding that Fnatic have good wave clear, that is happy to hang under inner turrets and just wave clear and hope that items come later. Just inject some gold in what is currently 39,000 gold for Fnatic. If they can keep it this game state at 50, 55, 60, then Azir will definitely have a lot more threat behind him. The only way you can actually draw the turtle away from the side of Fnatic is to force them to come to Baron. There was a very nice ward placed earlier that I imagine IG wasn't expecting, but you just go back, buy your control wards, and recreate a situation where there's multiple pushing waves and so much Baron threat from IG.
Meanwhile, for the underdogs here, Fnatic, they are doing the necessary work to give themselves the possibility of coming back in the game. They put a ton of vision and expended all of their wards around Baron right now to give them a little bit more information as far as when Invictus Gaming are going to pull that trigger.
I mean, this is a team that coming into the finals had been down a total of 5 games at 20 minutes so far at Worlds, and they had still won 3 out of those 5, despite being behind at 20. Now they've been behind 2 games in a row, and the Shy is looking to make that even more extreme. Going in for the solo kill onto Whippo, missing the Vanguard's edge means the Urgot will get away for now, but another stun comes down. The Shy continues to find the damage. The culling goes out, and Jackie Love shows up just to make it a sure thing, as Baron will be started up by Fnatic, seeing IG in the bottom part of the map. We'll see if IG can respond to this. Hillesong's gonna be caught out, and the damage is more than enough. Rookie grabs the freebie onto him. Brox and Fnatic need to take down the Baron. It is going to be ultimately secured by Broxa as Rookie goes into the pit to pick up one. Won't be able to find the second. Shut down over to Fnatic. Cap mowed down by the Shy and Ning. As now Broxa's in some trouble over the wall. Goes the Alistar. And Fnatic will be aced as Jackie's in the base. And they're looking to end it right here.
And that is a huge, huge sweep for Invictus Gaming.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Get paid and get out. Honor is the rust on a dull blade.
Minions have spawned.
I'll fight for a cause. I won't die for one. Crack 'em like a tomb. The only thing I look up to. Values. They stack up nicely. You can't tame the desert. Everyone has a price. Well, you've got a problem, I've got a price. I make my own fortune. You this way. It's just business. Better duck. only thing I look up to is the sky. Got values. They stack up.
Don't miss out on the destruction of the universe!
Wait. What?
You can't tame the desert. I'll fight for a cause. I won't die for one. It's not stealing if they're dead.
An enemy has been slain.
Loyalty isn't earned. It's bought.
Good hustle, though.
Laws are whatever works at the time. Honor is the rust on a dull blade.
Please calm down. No, you don't.
Everyone has a
Down. Squashed. Pieces.
I'm with you.
Wealth is my kind of burden. Feed the jackals. It's not stealing it. You can't.
It's getting interesting.
Loyalty isn't earned. thing I look up to in this guy. Kings come and go. Wealth is my burden.
An enemy has been slain. My ways, your ways.
Heroes go. I've got a price.
You will know
Get paid and get out. You're worth my time. I'll fight for
Enemy
it.
killing spree.
Die for one.
Yes.
my tears will be made of thorns.
Your taste never fails to amaze.
Don't get between me and money.
Better shot. Back off.
Everyone has a price. Laws are whatever works at the time.
Enough of your nonsense.
You've got a problem? Heroes go hungry. The only thing I look up to is the sky. I'll fight for a cause. I won't die for one. Wealth is my kind of burden. Honor is the rust on the dull blade. You've got values. They stack up nicely. Get out. You can't tame the desert. Heroes go hungry. Kings come and go. Loyalty isn't earned. It's bought.
Now, tear the rest of the world apart.
rust on a gold. You can't tame the desert. You've got a problem. Everyone has a price. Heroes go hungry. Kings go, but gold stays. Get out. Loyalty is earned. Laws are
Good job, everyone. Medals all around.
I've got values. They stack up nicely.
Your turret has been destroyed.
No, you don't.
Make me work for it. I look up to in the sky.
Your inhibitor is responding soon.
You can't tame the desert.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
Then we make our move.
Laws are whatever works at the time.
Heads up.
Everyone has a price.
Double kill. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I guess you were feeling uninhibited.
I hate you.
Honor is the rust on a dull blade. It's not stealing if they're dead.
Heads up.
That is my kind of fight. For a cause, I won't die for one.
Your team has destroyed it! Your inhibitor is responding. Your team has destroyed
Two versus two. If Ning has his way. Rookie taking a little bit of damage there from Caps from that Q that we talked about so much in the top lane matchups, but Caps will just continue farming up here, as it looks like Bo5 will also join the party.
In spite of what we might have expected, it is actually the Q augment first here for movement speed to try to avoid ganks rather than the E augment that's been picked up by Caps. So much less about pushing klepto trades and also sidestep on Galio when he goes aggressive with the Hero's Entrance, or even just with the Justice Punch is what he's prized on, and so far it's been pretty comfortable lane, but no meaningful space lead for the victor.
And IG have just been pressuring Caps so much so far, and it's something that I mentioned in the Cloud9 series that Fnatic dominated so heavily. Caps had a lot of room to breathe. He was not pressured excessively, and he had phenomenal performances. IG are saying that's not the game Fnatic get to play today. They're having people hang around. They don't want Caps to feel like he can play the game he wants to play. And we'll see how they continue moving on with that. As Hylissang moves into the Drake pit just to drop a ward over the wall. It is Infernal first. We'll see how the teams want to fight over that one, as Void Seeker from Jackie Love makes its way into Hylissang, who instantly loses half his HP.
Look at the expenditure of wards from Invictus Gaming around the bottom lane. It is littered with control wards. Investments from every single member. Here we go though. Hylissang lands a hook.
Hylissang wanting to go in. The box is going to be dropped down. Hilly can't get himself away, and Jackie will pop the plasma to go on a killing spree. Soaz, in the meantime, trying to find himself a fight against the Shy 1v1. The chains come out, the ult goes through. Soaz trying to get himself back now. The Shy is going to be revived even if he drops. Soaz gets himself back, has already used the Fear Beyond Death. Rekkles will continue trying to hold the line in the bottom lane, but it's already first turret going over to IG.
And those control wards at entrances meant that Galio was able to rotate first. That's why they could re-engage on the fight. The percentage play is to play around your vision, and the global that has easy access to bot side. So that's exactly what IG do. They pick up the kill, the turret, everything falls into place, except for Broxah trying to take advantage of some recall timings in order to sneak an Infernal Drake.
Well, the ward from IG in the pit, we'll see him making that attempt as Rookie comes back into the mid lane and instantly takes off half of Caps' health. Red team securing themselves the Drake, it says on your screen, and that is at least something for Fnatic, who have not got themselves any Drakes up until this point in the series. Ning tries to go over the wall, but may have gone too far forward. Tries to go into the Hextech ultimatum. Cap's gonna be caught out, goes into stasis, keeping himself alive. Taunt gonna be used, finds its way onto 2, wins the 4 over the wall, will not find the kill as Jackie goes in, looking to find the damage onto Caps, won't quite be able to do it. Reckless barely getting away now as well. Hook down onto Ning, the feathers are recalled, the damage is through, and Brox has found himself one. Noaz is taken down as the Shy makes it an even trade, but Caps is looking for more. Hylissang grabs the CC down to the IG top laner as the Caps tries to get away. Jackie Love goes on a rampage, the shutdown onto the Shy. It is a bloodbath as IG lose 2 and Fnatic lose 3.
What a chase through the jungle. They're still looking for Hylissang. This chase isn't over. He's running down towards the bottom lane, but there's nowhere to go.
He's running the wrong way. Rip. I don't think there's any way out of that one. They'll give the money over to Rookie. Oh, Hylissang, it's a slow, painful kind of death. And nope, Ning swoops in. Meanwhile, Jackie, he's unstoppable underneath the turret, and Caps cannot get away.
And it's a delayed ace for IG by the end of it. Fnatic were playing out their skins, trying to find the first kill, but the moment the Shy could get going, as we'll see at the tail end, things turn. But we'll start here on the Ace of Predator replay with how the fight started. Ning has to evacuate early. The threat is too much as Caps is turned onto by him. But with the front-to-back team fighting here, definitely wasn't necessarily IG favorite at the start.
Look at Jackie Love into the back line, forces Caps' flash, and out to the other side of the fight. Then Soaz sees the kill. He goes in and finds Ning, only to be answered quickly by the Shy. 1-for-1 top laners at that moment, but the chase is not over as Invictus Gaming runs straight through the jungle to finish it up.
The Shy happy to push forward with no ultimate, knowing the rest of his team would back him up. Reckless head in hands in the replay understands that even though they played that pretty well, they got the first kill. The health bars being low and the Shy having his flash up meant that the innards were exposed and the reward was 5 kills.
I mean, this has been an incredible year for Fnatic in the European LCS. It was their return to the throne, taking back first place after G2 had owned it for so long. However, this year on the world stage has completely belonged to the LPL, them winning every international tournament.
And it was RNG up till now.
Yep.
That were able to find those wins. IG coming up short again, except in the regular season. But now they're the ones who have stepped up to the challenge here against Fnatic.
And if IG do go on to win, they would, of course, complete that LPL clean sweep of international events. And you look at IG, and in hindsight, after a win here, you might say, okay, but of course they can make those adaptations and win. They have the talent to do so. But the adaptation LPL team was always RNG and their ability to warp games and allow Uzi to be that primary carry. Our IG were guilty of having very skillful players who would win the game the same way. Win lane, win game was always their approach, and adaptations were the reasons they couldn't actually pick up that big trophy domestically. The adaptations over the course of Worlds, smartly using Duke, and by the end, the Shy, as the meta has evolved, are the reasons they've looked so good. As Fnatic, they're looking for a gank.
They want to make the play onto the Shy, but he also wants to turn things around. A lot of damage comes out from him, quickly goes into the resurrection. 200 HP again, but now brought down. And Ning walks into a really bad spot. He'll be taken very low, but Rookie comes in to save him. The double kill's already gone over to Reckless. Can they find anything else? They're trying to get away, but the shutdown goes over to the side of Bao5 and IG. Fnatic bringing the reinforcements as Hylissang tries to buy some time. Caps and Soaz make their way into the fight, but Jackie's already dominating. Rookie's able to find the lockdown. The damage comes through. It's Jackie Love! Caps will be the last man standing, but he will fall with the rest.
There are yellow pings being spammed on the map by IG, but Rookie says not done yet. He continues to go forward on Galio, finds a kill on Hylissang, and then flashes in to set up the other two for Jackie Love to clean house. Rookie definitely stands tall.
And you kind of losing the shuffle. This begun with the Shy being 3v1, taken down, and then Ning messing up his hook shot, and it was a 2-for-0. Remember, this is a 3v3 at best to start off this play after the Galio joins. Bo5 starts to group up. It's only Galio and Rakan, but skill expression on Galio is often almost impossible. He can be very binary as a champion.
Look
and
at
yet
that.
Rookie always gets the maximum out of his toolkit. He sees the Fnatic carries group up and flash taunt later. Suddenly everything falls into place for JackeyLove.
Yeah, I believe on the review, those pings were just to alert everyone of the presence. Ricky says, yes.
Hey, watch this.
2 more kills are headed my way. And honestly, so well deserved from this guy. He is considered by many to be the single best League of Legends player at the entire tournament. And he has definitely shown up.
Well, mid lane, it's Hillsong, who's now finding himself collapsed on by IG, and JackeyLove 8-0-3, 17 minutes into the game on this Kai'Sa. The Shy still looking to extend the fight. Will be taken into the resurrection. Can he get himself away? Soaz wants to find something, but Bo5's able to go in with CC. Shut down over for Reckless. Rookie looking to find some more. It's Ning locking down Caps, and Soaz will flash for his life.
The slaughter here for IG. They can't find everyone, Fnatic able to disengage, but they continue to play make, and I love that you bring up Rookie. Someone we haven't had to discuss too much this series, because it's been Ning who's been popping off. It's been the supporting cast that's been having big games. This is Rookie's homecoming back to his native Korea. His only Korea title was in South Korea, in Busan, ironically, when KT Rolster Arrows won OGN Champions Summer 2014. No titles since then, despite his reputation as a top 3 mid laner. His next title might be the World Championship back in his native Korea.
And as Proscurin said, that would make it all worth it. The time he has spent, the amount he has invested in his career with the Chinese scene means that he could very well make it all worthwhile today as Invictus Gaming will grab the second Infernal Drake of the game.
And that time can't be trivialized because a lot of Korean players went to China and went to the LPL and then bailed out. They said, okay, I need to go back to Korea to win. KT Rolster is founded upon that concept in the last 2 years. But this is him sticking the course, learning Chinese, and then watching his teammates level up around him.
And this is Invictus Gaming. Once they get the lead, they turn it up to 10. Full power here, not letting off the gas pedal. Rifttail used once again, and they're taking it all the way to the inhibitor turret.
IG is a team that has broken into the base before without needing Baron. 2 times against G2, they just kicked the door and they said, we don't need Baron, it's not important. And they might just look to do it here again as they're already onto the tier 3 turrets.
Sometimes they don't even need turrets. Some of just dive triple turrets against them and go for plays in there anyway. They definitely don't need an invitation to go for further aggression, but they control so much of the map. And first off for JackeyLove, 9-0-4. Double legendary already here. His items are piling up, and the pain for Fnatic is as well.
There's one thing for sure, it's that Invictus Gaming style fully encompasses what we've seen at this year's Worlds Tournament.
Absolutely.
Individual outplays, aggressive movements, very, very quick games. And this one, they're making it look very similar. Infernal Drakes have been evened up. Invictus Gaming do have a substantial gold lead, and they're already trying to move Vision into Fnatic's jungle in preparation for Baron, who hasn't even arrived yet.
Yeah, it's a 17-7 lead. You've got a 9-kill Kai'Sa. Baron's not even on the map. IG is going crazy this game.
I'm amused by the fact that Ning has a Kindle gem. He might just say, well, I got a 9-0 Kai'Sa. I guess I'm building a Knight's Vow on Camille. Why not?
No reason not to.
There's no reason to. He understands that this is very much JackeyLove's game to control. And that means that IG, they start up the Baron. It's 20 minutes and 17 seconds in. What can Fnatic do?
All right, Fnatic, they got to look for it. This is their hope. Their backs are against the walls. The Baron is dropping down. They have no vision.
You've got to stop it here, but Bo5's able to go over the wall. Broxton goes in! He steals the Baron and keeps Fnatic hopes alive!
Just when it is darkest, Broxton gets over the pit. He gets the Baron. They kill the Shy Fnatic.
Shy's gone down. Rookie's into the middle of 4, but now here comes the cavalry. It's IG looking to find the kills. Bo5's taken down. Rookie and Jackie in retreat. A double kill over to Reckless. And Fnatic will find their shot.
They will not let this World Championship slip through their fingers just yet. Fnatic fighting are able to just pull themselves themselves back within reach.
And this Fnatic is the one with the grit, is the one that will continue to fight back. Watch this deal, I believe 70 health. Pops over, comes in,
God.
70 health, no smite used by Ning. He smite auto attacks it to death. And from there, the Shy actually dies because he popped his ult earlier, and that means the Galio ult.
As soon as it times out, Caps has a very well-timed laser. Didn't want to pop it too early for the revive. Invictus Gaming then try and collapse, as they've done before, to clean up the extra kills, but it won't be the same case this time around.
And that's some really good positioning from Soaz, who was eating all of the damage from the 9, now 10-0 Kai'Sa. Wasn't able to spread that lead to the backline. That means that Xayah actually out-damages the Kai'Sa because the setups were just more favorable for Fnatic.
And this is what we talked about with Soaz being subbed in. This could mean a more reckless-centric composition. One where he's the big carry, where he's doing the heavy lifting, and man, he's flexing those muscles with damage outputs like that. Soaz has the righteous glory, looking to find his way onto the Shy. Wants the disdain for that throwback. It's Fnatic with a 4-man collapse. IG will push into the rest of the map, as they'll have the Shy buy as much time as he can. Caps is already sent back to the base to try to clear some waves, as the rest of Fnatic will head back now as well.
Those sort of plays are fine when you have the Baron buff and you can't be caught out in a couple of different locations. They will lose an inner turret, but after winning a team fight, having minions push in this area probably needs more farms to Fnatic rather than as much woes as if the map was in the state it was before. They now have more ability to push out and actually reclaim control over things like Raptors and their sides of the jungle. Now this hasn't brought the game to parity by any means. They are still 5,000 gold behind, but the ability to fight back and make those smart reactive calls from Fnatic are keeping them in the series.
While the game may not be even, this is the first time this series where we've seen Fnatic really hit back. This is not just a sign of life. These guys are going to go down swinging, and that's exactly what you need to see, and it's all on the back of the superstar jungler Broxa, again, making the play for his team.
He has definitely had huge
The black
plays on the world
rose shall
stage,
bloom once
but they need to
more.
remain focused. Even though you get excited in the game with a huge play like that, they need to take the necessary steps here in setting up their vision so that they don't get hit with this incredible engage that Invictus Gaming has. So Fnatic, they're trying to pressure up on the top side, get some turret damage for themselves with this Baron buff in time, while also laying defensive wards through their red jungle.
And it's honestly been the first time where it's been relevant to take a step back, zoom out and say, how do IG play out team fights rather than just, okay, they're crushing in multiple areas, the team comp's not necessary. Like you say, IG have Camille ultimate into Galio, a very reliable engage tool used around the world. Fnatic can run them around the map to decrease the potential of this play, but maybe they're going to meet each other head on.
Broxa wants to go in. He's going to be taken very low, though. IG already looking to knock down that tier 3 turret. Broxa's in some trouble. Has to pop the ult just in case Jackie wants to go crazy. The Shy finds a little bit of damage down into Caps, but the inhibitor is the target. With Broxa still low, Fnatic can't make their counterattack just yet. Hylissang wants to hang out off to the side, see if maybe he can find something. Caps grabs the laser, but it's Bo5 into the back line, looking to find everybody. Here comes your Hextech ultimatum into your Galio ultimate. Ning's gonna be taken low, goes into the stasis. Jackie's legendary. They've already found the kill into Soaz, they've already found the kill into Caps. It's the solo laners down, and IG are pushing for the win. Hylissang is taken very low, and it's still 5 members of the LPL squad alive.
Flash up onto Rakan, the re-engage gets some of the carries. Reckless still alive, but can they keep this game up?
It's an impossible defense at this point. Broxa and Reckless versus the world. Reckless goes on a rampage, but Ning is still there pressuring onto the turret with the rest of IG. Reckless is down, Broxa's away. IG are on to Nexus. The LPL has never won before, but that will change today. The Crownless are finally king, and Invictus Gaming are your 2018 World Champions.
Invictus Gaming have never won an LPL title, but now they have something no other LPL team has. The Summoner's Cup.
See the tears of joy in Rookie's eyes. The Chinese squad here, the LPL squad, able to celebrate a famous victory and cap off a year of domination for the LPL. Some say that year started at All-Star last year. We know that it ends today here with a massive victory for Invictus Gaming. RNG were able to get them this far, and IG were the ones, surprisingly, to cap off this year. The Shy and Rookie embrace. Rookie's first title in 4 years.
For a team that won so handedly in the regular splits and then came up short during the biggest moments, this is vindication. Everything they worked for, everything they did, how far they've come. This is the culmination of all that hard work for the entire team. This has to feel fantastic. This wasn't even a series that you look back at and say, man, what a close one. This is a series you look at and say, IG showed everyone how you play League of Legends in 2018.
Just look at the emotion on stage. Rookie letting it all out. He is the one who committed to the exchange, going to the LPL, 5 years invested in that league, learning the language, and climbing up the ranks. Now it's all worth it as he finds a championship back in Korea.
And we see, of course, the Fnatic players accepting the handshakes here in defeat. It has still been an incredible year for the EULCS. 2 teams in the semi-finals. Fnatic in the World Finals, first Western team in the World Finals since Season 1. This day is going to be
Are you certain? Where next? Tricky. Patience, summoner. Looks it's all smoke.